Then question number 29, for the supplier of service, determine the time of supply in the following cases, assuming that the rate of GST changes from 18% to 20% with effect from June 1, 2021. Date of supply of service May 28, date of issuance of invoice June 9. Yes, pa?
Sir, in case of goods,
Hmm.
when advance payment is received, that's not taken as a time of supply, sir.
Correct.
But in the is it like that, or in the time of supply is taken for the payment amount is taken in the case of time of supply, and liability is not taken for advance. Is it like that? Is any contrast?
No, not like that. Simple. You receive an advance. You don't have to pay GST now. On that advance, you will pay GST whenever you give the invoice. Simple. So for that advance also, it is invoice date or payment date, whichever is earlier. Simple. So because date of payment is irrelevant, so we will raise invoice na, that date only relevant. Invoice raise date or the date on which we need to raise invoice, whichever is earlier.
In the case of goods, sir?
Goods covered under FCM.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So see this question number 29. This question number 29 is related to change in rate of tax. So there is a supplier of service, and with effect from June 1, there is a change in rate. Supply is May 28, that is before change in rate. So when the supply is before change in rate, then invoice date or payment date, whichever is earlier, will be taken. So June 9 or July 25, whichever is earlier, June 9. May 28 or July 25, whichever is earlier, May 28. June 9 or May 26, whichever is earlier, May 26. So that will be taken. So June 9 new rate 20%, May 28 old rate 18%, May 26 old rate 18% will be taken. Suppose if the date of supply is June 10, that is supply is after change in rate. When supply is after change in rate, if both invoice and payment falls before change in rate, whichever is earlier, otherwise whichever is later. So now May 28 before, June 25 after. So whichever is later only will be taken. So that is 20%. Then May 28, May 16, both are before change in rate. So whichever is earlier. So May 16, the rate will be 18%. Then June 9, May 28, one before, one after, whichever is later. Which is later, June 9 is the later date. So 20% is relevant. Okay. First case, time of supply June 9. Second case, May 28. Third case, May 26. Fourth case, June 25. Next case, May 16. Last case, June 9. And the applicable rate of GST. Okay. So if you stick to the provision in your mind, you will be able to arrive at the answer for this.